Is this thing on? Hello everybody and welcome to another Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode with TechnoJock, and it looks like Phoenix has just slept. We have been quite busy making a lot of machines, and this building down here is kind of full, and in fact our other building's kind of full at the moment. Magic One not so much in it, but I think it's time to start looking for a bit more of a permanent base, and with that in mind I have made a hang glider so that we may majestically glide across the countryside in search of a new place to call home. So we can do something like that. But before we do that, I did promise you last time that I hadn't forgotten exactly what I was doing, and we were going to make an alloy smelter. That's why we needed the induction furnace, because we wanted an alloy smelter. No, that. So we need, in total, 3 of these electric furnaces, and then we need to put a basic machine frame. In the middle there gets us an advanced machine casing, and with one of those and one of those we can make one of these induction furnaces from Industrial Craft. And then with one of those, I think if we do the uses of that, it'll tell us. There we go. Induction furnace with the crushed obsidian around it, like that, and then we can do like that and like that, and we need, I'm determined to do that. And then we need a basic capacitor, so we can go like that, that, and then that and that gets us a basic capacitor. And then we need one of those machine chassis. So we need another machine frame and 2 aluminum, 2 more basic capacitors, and some iron bars. And I haven't made that stuff, so I'll be back in a second once I have it. We've got a lot of stuff crafted. So, where are we? We have iron bars, like that, check. We have 2 of these, like that. Check. That gives us our machine chassis, which we can put in the middle with our electric furnaces, induction furnace, and our crushed obsidian, and that gives us our alloy smelter. Fantastic. This gives us a fair bit of options about how we can quite quickly do some more stuff. Let's not connect it up right now. This is running again. It is still got 2 more redstone chipsets to go, because oh, and the other thing is we're running on cake power now. Cake generates the most power out of most things. Beef Wellington, Epic Bacon, Delighted Feasts and things like that all generate round about the same amount of power. But we've got this set up. I took the cyclic assembler, stopped making salt, and I've started making cakes with it. All we need is sugar, the wheat flour. Rather than 3 wheat, we can make 1 wheat into wheat flour, and that will work. And we just put the milk in the top. And I've got another hardened portable tank. So if we go and get some cows, I've noticed that the cows, you can milk them as much as you like. They will stand there and be milked all day. Who was that? Oh, really? Is that what we're going to do, is it? I don't think so, mate. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, cow there, and he'll stand there and get milked as much as you like. So we would do that for a while. We'd obviously probably pick up a lot of eggs from the chickens that are there, and put that on top there. It'll drain in, and it's made a couple of cakes. And what have we run out of? What have we run out of? Oh, milk. We need 1 more, and it would make 1 more cake. So yeah, we're doing quite well on that. Let's take that off there, and we can do that. So what else are we crafting these things for? They should be done in just a minute. Let's see. We have over here, we've got the other thing that we're crafting there. This, I've seen a few different jetpacks, but this is the first time I've seen this jetpack. It's from Project Red. I've played with the Simply Jetpacks ones before, I've played with the ones from Industrial Craft, but never this one. So I don't actually know how it works. I'm hoping it's not going to explode and kill me. Okay. That's cool. I think that that is just using up the durability that's on it. And when it's done, it's done. That's not the most terrible thing in the world. I don't know if I can recharge it, but this is pretty cool. Okay, well, I had a little bit of a crash there, but the jetpack does appear to work and is okay, not too bad. You've got to watch obviously for falling damage. Could do with some feather falling on my boots or something. But the problem is, just in that one little test, I used up most of the charge, and there doesn't appear to be any way of actually recharging it, which is yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So I've been having a look at the other jetpacks. I prefer the electric jetpacks, pretty easy to make. It just needs this advanced circuit. That's the most complicated bit. Basic capacitors, yeah, we can make all this stuff. That's just gold. We've got all the technology to make that, but it needs EU to recharge it, and EU is not the road that I'm kind of thinking about going down at this point. So really, it's the leadstone jetpack or the conductive iron jetpack. These are basically exactly the same, but one is sort of the thermal expansion branch, and the other one is the Ender-IO branch. And the conductive iron one, if you have a look at these conductive iron thrusters, needs insulated redstone conduit, which needs conduit binder, which, if you have a look, requires stone dust, which needs more industrial craft things, the ore washing plant or the thermal centrifuge to be precise, whereas the leadstone one, the thermal expansion route, requires leadstone flux ducts, which we've got all the stuff we need to be able to make those. The coal chunks we can even do. All this stuff is easily doable. So I think we're going to have to go down that route, which is a bit of a shame. However, that said, it's actually the next day since the crash, because it was late at night when that happened and I wasn't about to start messing around. However, we've got these things now. We've got our 4 basic capacitors, which I was about to pop into this, which you would have seen, and we now have a basic capacitor bank. Excellent stuff, I hear you shout. Certainly, that's what I'm shouting. So I want to get rid of that, and I want to pop that on top there. Now, I'm just going to bung that in for the moment. So that is very slowly 4. Is that not charging that at 0? Ah, it must be. Is it not charging something else? Let's get some proper power into this thing then. We do have some cake in here. Right. Let's do that. Hopefully this will just transfer straight up. We don't need a cable going into that. That would be preferable at this point. There we go. So 64. There we go. It's going up now. Plus 24 RF a tick. Why is that funny then? You should be going up at plus 64. Why is it? Yeah, input plus 24. Okay, well, in any case, what we're going to do is put that on top there. Let's take these off for the time being. And I wonder if I can just go put them back on, get these things, that to there, that's fine. I can maybe just go that to there, yeah, to there, that to there, and that to there. That's a bit tidier. Oh, and that needs to go to there. Now I still need to hook this thing up. I could just shift it up. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'll need another one of those wire connectors, which I should have an abundance of. Yes, I do. Right. Let's put that there and go that down to there. Much neater. Okay, that is draining out pretty quick, but can we take this and put it? No, it will not go in there to recharge. That's a shame. Okay, let me get the stuff together for this leadstone jetpack. Okay, I think we've got pretty much everything we need to be able to make this jetpack. Just making the last of these compressed coal balls. You need 16 of these in total, and each one of these requires 8 pulverized coal. So it takes quite a bit to do that. It's probably one of the more expensive bits of this, but we've got these kind of set up just now. So we have got one leadstone flux capacitor. Check. We've got our 2 coal chunks. Check. We've got our leather strap. Check. Let's see what else we need. We need to be able to make these thrusters, and we need a steam dynamo. So we need our 2 redstone chipsets, a redstone transmission coil, like that, like those, and like that. So we've got 2 of those for the thrusters. We have got our leadstone cables. Nice. We need another couple of redstone reception coils. 4 lead and our redstone, like that. I think I've got all the rest of the stuff set up here. Yep. So our 2 thrusters are I think there, and 1 leadstone jetpack. Bingo, bango, bongo. Right. Let me get rid of the one that I'm wearing, which is not ideal. Let us charge this up in here. There it goes. It'll take some of that. Now this will not last very long. Like the other one, it will not last very long, but this one's at least rechargeable. Let's pop it into there. Can we put on our hover? No, not that. I can't remember what hover mode is. It doesn't fly very quickly, but like I say, rechargeable, so that's good. Now we can make this a little bit more rechargeable. We could upgrade to the next level, but that's a fair bit of work. We'd need a hardened flux capacitor, which needs another leadstone flux capacitor. These are reasonably cheap, that's fine. It's the thrusters that are quite expensive. Need hardened flux ducts, which needs another 2 of those. Refined iron plates, not vastly expensive, it'll take a while for the redstone chipsets. The reactant dynamo, that's a problem. Uranium-238. So we've got to do basically we're looking at a nuclear reactor before we do anything like that. Yeah. Crushed uranium ore. And we would get, so okay, we need to thermal centrifuge stuff, and we need to macerate uranium. And for that we'll also need to make a hazmat suit and stuff. So, because we're not quite to that point, obviously I want to make my base somewhere a little bit more permanent. We're running out of room here, and it's the communal area anyway, so I need to use this jetpack and my hang glider to get somewhere a little bit more. So I don't want to have to start making a nuclear reactor here and all that stuff, but what I do want to make is, if we do a different kind of capacitor and take it with us. Now we can easily make the hardened flux capacitor, because it's just a leadstone one with some invar and tin and electrotine. We've got that. Redstone one, diamond we've got, electrum we've got, we can easily do that. We might even, pyrithium dust, we don't have blaze powder, but I think we could probably sort something out. Let me have a look and see if I can find any blaze powder or something like that kicking around. In fact, let's make the redstone flux capacitor straight off the bat. We need some lead, we'll need some invar. Where's our invar? I'm sure we've got some. Yeah, there we go. We've got some invar. Some tin should be in here as well. Yeah, we've got tin in there. Let's see what we've got. So, lead and copper and sulfur. Check. Lead, the copper's in there. Invar and the tin for the next one up. And then we needed some electrum and a diamond. Oops, it's 7 o'clock. Server's closed. Back in a sec. Right, back. So we've got electrum blocks, I suppose. Let's go 2 of those, and we'll get a bunch of that, 1 of that, some of that. Okay. Hello, thank you. So, we need lead in the middle, sulfur at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. So we need that, then put that in the middle, and we need the invar and tin, gets us the hardened one, and then electrum and diamond gets us the redstone one. And then we start charging this bad boy up. Okay, that's going to go down considerably. Let's see if we can have a rake around and see if there's anything resembling. There's nothing resembling, nothing in there. Anything resembling blaze powder. Nobody else is on at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. Because I'm pretty sure that Phoenix bred up some 10-10-10 cylinder pearls, which would get us the blaze powder that we need. Nothing in there of any cope. I wonder if we could breed one up, maybe? Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Note in there. And an awful lot of nothing in there. What's that? Sunflower? Nope. And in this one, what's in here? Still a bunch of nothing. Oh, there's an I'm gonna go and plant that outside. Oh, cool. Right. Okay. Nothing in there. Let's oh, hello. Oh, I really didn't mean to do that. probably not going to be very happy with me. Okay, I think he disappeared. Whew. Right. That was very foolhardy of me. Let's replant these ones as well. Let's have a quick look and see what it would take. Let's get inside before I do end up hurting myself. Cinder pearl. Cinder pearl seeds are made with cactus and red tulip. Right, I can do this. Sugarcane and poppy. Now I've got sugarcane and I've got poppy. I don't have cactus. Let me breed these up and I'll be back in a minute. Finally did it. Took a little while, but we now have blaze powder. We've got these cinder pearls that you just convert the cinder pearl straight into blaze powder in your crafting window. So got a couple of those so we can make the pyrithium dust that we're going to need. So we need sulfur, coal dust, electrotine, and this. Now, I'm just going to make 2 lots of it anyway because we've got sufficient stuff here. We may as well just make a little bit more than we actually need just now. We'll get rid of that blaze powder. We don't have it hanging around. So we do have inderium. We've got electrotine. I need 2 more electrotine. No, I need 3 more electrotine. I need the 2 inderium ingots that we've got left from before. That's out of power. That's barely been touched. Go on. Here we go. So take our redstone flux capacitor, put it like that, put that there, and 1 resonant flux capacitor. Nice. And oh, that's annoying. It has wiped out the charge from it doing that. Oh well, can't be helped at this point. Right, let's put some stuff away, get the cakes out, and we need to go and charge that up. It's a little bit annoying that it did that, but never mind. But it's charging up, and then that is press U whilst waiting to open GUI. Okay, let's see about that. U. That has just made it very glitchy. Ooh, that's not very smooth now, is it? Okay, I'm going to wait for this to charge up a little bit more. We've already got more in there than this thing actually takes. So I wonder, if I take that and take that now, and go boop, and it goes all silvery, then it should charge that up. Shouldn't it? Yeah, there we go. It needs to be held, right? So it needs to be the thing that's in your hand. But it does mean then that we can charge up the leadstone jetpack if we run out. So we want that to charge up a little bit more. I'm going to go and just sit about and wait, I suppose, until that's charged up a little bit more, and I'll find out how to turn on hover mode, and then we will go looking for a new base. Sound like a plan? See you on the other side. In fact, I've just seen the time. I won't see you on the other side. I will see you next episode, because that's it. It's coming up for wrapping up time, and rather than rush looking for a new base, we will do it together next time. So, for now, ta-ta and have a funs.